Hey, have you heard Dre's accent?
Hey, why you got an accent, cuz?
Hey, dude, why do you have an accent? Have you heard his accent?
You lived in the suburbs, big fella. Why you have an accent?
Yes, I admit it. I have an accent.
Tre so ghetto, 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 Tre so ghetto. Hey, yeah, my name Tre so ghetto. I'm on another level. Hit the top, never settle. Moved out, doing better.
What's poppin', Trey Gang? We back here with another video, and today I got for yous a little story time because apparently, to everybody, I have an accent. Today's video, we're gonna touch on my accent, but before I even get into that, don't be afraid to hit that like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do to get trading popping, and let's run up this video, baby. Alright, so I think it was like early 2015-ish, where I was a sophomore in high school, and I was just one of them niggas that was kind of like raised in the suburbs. So I was always around white folk, right? So I started getting real comfortable with saying words like dude and awesome. And that stuff really kind of got me a label I didn't want. Like, there's just one thing that I know at least 95% of black people don't like. I know no black nigga want no white kid saying, yo, Trey, you're the whitest black kid I know. So yeah, that happened. And I don't know why, but that irked my entire existence, bro. I hated when these white folk would call me that because I'm a nigga, bro. And you know what I'm saying? But when white kids started saying I was the whitest black guy that they knew, I knew something was up. I knew something was wrong. I knew I was doing some shit that was wrong because these white people always saying, oh, you like watermelon? You like Kool-Aid? Oh, I bet you eat a lot of fried chicken at home. Nigga, I hate watermelon. I'm a vegetarian and I only have water at the crib. I drink out the faucet. Those was all lies, by the way. For those of y'all that can't hear sarcasm. I always got stereotyped at a young age. Like, I don't know what it was, but back in the day, back in like my middle school days, when I was like the only black kid on the block, surrounded by white folk, maybe a couple Asians, Latinos, I don't really see much of them over there. But I was really racially subjected to a lot of shit in middle school. And niggas was making all these jokes. Like, at the time, I was laughing, but it low-key did bother me. It low-key got under my skin that I got called white and I got called out my skin tone because I need some lotion. So a few years roll around, I start developing more of my personality. I start talking to people a little less. I had a quiet phase. I had a phase where I didn't like talking to nobody. I always just peep conversations, listen to shit, and developed what I wanted to be, basically. So yeah, sophomore year rolls around and I'm starting to make a lot of new friends. But the thing is, these friends is far as hell. Like, zoom, 3-hour flights type shit. Well, I did have a lot of friends down south, and I always tell people this. I've never lived a day in my life down south, and I've always lived in the northeastern hemisphere of the United States of America. I don't even know what the hell a hemisphere is. Y'all gonna have to tell me down in the comments because I'm feeling real stupid right now. Lived in the northeast with hella snow, hella rain, hella moody weather because weather did not know how to stay consistent up here. And you know, I was surrounded by whites. Around this time, I started having more black people to talk to, and I started talking to these people on the phone. Back when Uber was popular, I was Uber'ing these people. Shout out to my niggas David, Quan, my nigga Mav, the whole Kira. I talked to them basically every night. And you know, me living up north and sounding white, it bothered me. So I kind of picked up on some of their accents and some of the things they say. And now it's kind of like in my vocabulary. Just don't ask what that was in the last clip. Nigga Quan has the thickest Florida accent, bro. Like, this nigga had the meanest accent. And this girl Kira had the meanest accent too. And I was just like, damn, I want an accent like that. They sound funny as hell. So I started to pick up on their little accents and started to develop my own way of talking. And those were my only two Florida peoples at the time. So them two Florida peoples made me sound like this, low key. So at the end of the day, my accent came from them, but they didn't really give it to me, if that makes sense. I picked up the accent over the time that we was talking, and then it came to me and I lost what I was trying to say. To keep it short, my accent came from people I was talking to down south, and I'm not southern at all. I live up north. I live near New York. I live in Massachusetts, nigga. I live with white folk. Well, now it's mostly Hispanics, but you know, still, I'm gonna start speaking Spanish soon. Don't hold me. Just know that I'm surrounded by Hispanics and Latinos, so you know, if I start speaking a little Spanish, a little habla cinco la sica, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on that. And you know where it came from, because I do pick up on a lot of accents. I am a voice actor. That's a whole lie. I know a lot of people were curious about where the accent came from. And now you know. I talked to a lot of people down south. I only had southern friends at the time. And you know, I don't want to sound like a white ass black kid no more, so I'm gonna sound like a black nigga, you feel me? You dig? Okay? Okay!
Check my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm at your sexual, no high cholesterol. Where's Jenny Craig? Bitch, just get sexual.